Lachi and friend down the hall of a noisy nightclub using their white pants.
Blind girls at the club.
Animated silhouette of a woman walking with bright red heels. Zoom out to full silhouette, red cane, and confident pose. Behind her, a backdrop of the New York City skyline. The offbeat with Lachi.
Leave 'em in the ashes.
For an audio description version, courtesy of Scribely, click the link in the description.
Lachi stands in a music studio facing camera. She wears a bandana, long braids, light blue denim shorts, and a white and yellow t-shirt that reads in hands.
Hey everyone, it's me, Lachi. I am a black girl going blind, just trying to stay fabulous. I'm here to motivate and educate. And if you're down to go on this journey with me, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. So today we are going to be blind DJs. I have always wanted to be a blind chick DJ. Joining the ranks of DJ Darkness, DJ Touchtone, DJ Lance Blaze, DJ Laura Jones, and my personal favorite and personal friend, DJ Yvette Shivers.
Twitter handles appear at DarkDJ21, at DJ Touchtone, at Lance Blaze, at DJ Laura_Jones, and at Miss Shivers,
aka DJ Mischievous. So, in order for me to learn how to DJ, I hooked up with one of my favorite chick DJs, DJ Lolo Mayhew, who is really out here doing her thing. And I said, Lolo, teach me how to be an awesome DJ like you. She said she would if I checked out one of her shows. So I hooked up with my good friend and blind beauty influencer, Jennifer Renee, and we took a night out on the town to check out Lolo on the ones and twos at Mr. Purple in Manhattan. And after we headed over to an amazing rooftop on Lower East Side Manhattan, where she showed me around the board and showed me what to do. But first and foremost, let's make sure I got the basics. I got my b-boy bandana, my b-boy earrings, and my b-boy bubblegum. My cute little beginner's Pioneer DDJ 400 hooked up to some Adam audio speakers. These guys know speakers. Check them out in the description. These guys don't play when it comes to speakers and when it comes to headphones. Speaking of headphones, let's go ahead and unbox my Adam audio headphones. These are the Adam Audio Studio Pro SP5 headphones. Straight from Adam Audio, Berlin, Germany. Thank y'all so much for these headphones. We're about to unbox it right now. It's like Christmas Eve today. Okay, now it's not cute. See, it comes in this nice little case because you really do have to take care of your headphones. If you don't have your headphones in a case, then you are a case. Here we go. Bam, look at those beauties. You see that? Yes. Thank you so much, Adam Audio, for these amazing SP5 studio headphones. Let's set this down here and just take a look at the headphones. I never know which side is left and right, so let's see. Holy smokes. Look at this, guys. Get in on that, art. They have this in Braille. This is the L. They got the R in Braille. They have an R and an L in Braille so that a girl like me trying to be a blind DJ can know where her left and where her right is. I love it. Hey, other headphones companies, where's your Braille L? You know what I love the best about it? It ain't written. We teaching people Braille out here. We teaching people Braille, boo-boo. Support accessible headphones. All right, let's get to it. Now that we got our headphones and our console and our b-boy jean shorts, let's go check out Lolo's set at Mr. Purple and see if she can teach this blind girl how to DJ.
Camera scans a line outside of Mr. Purple nightclub, then changed to Lachi and Jennifer walking down the hall, dressed in clubbing attire, using their white canes.
Blind girls at the club. All right, you gonna push out? You gonna push out?
Lachi and Jennifer walk into a club through a crowd of people standing behind a rope. Screen changes to Lolo at the rooftop DJ booth wearing a black dress with a plunging neckline, hair in a top knot, silver face glitter, and headphones around her neck. She smiles and dances to the beat while working the mixer. Cut to Lachi and Jennifer holding drinks and dancing to the music together. Back to the DJ booth with Lolo and Lachi this time. Lachi puts her hands in the air and shakes her hips to the beat, faster and faster as the beat accelerates. Lolo raises a hand, fluttering her fingers, then pushing her hand slowly down towards the audience in time with the music. Cut to Lolo at a DJ booth during a daytime rooftop party. She bounces to the beat and works the mixer. Lachi stands next to Lolo behind the mixer.
All right, we are here with DJ Lolo Mayhew, one of my favorite female DJs. Oh, okay, I said female. I meant one of my favorite DJs out here on the scene. Lolo, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me here. It's a beautiful day. Can't complain.
Love. I've been to her shows. She is a beast on the board.
Thank you. Yeah. So I've turned into somewhat of a gearhead, I got to tell you, because the normal system that I play with is a Pioneer 900 mixer and then two CDJ 2000 Nexus 2s, which is about maybe a third larger than this board, and it's 3 separate pieces that all interconnect.
Small girl, big stick. Love it.
So this is actually a XDJ RX2.
Got it.
And it works with Rekordbox. There's 2 different systems that you can use with DJing, Rekordbox or Serato. I've actually learned how to use both. I feel like now there's no situation really I can be thrown into at a nightclub where
you don't know what's going on.
Correct, yes. It's very rare for me to find something that I'm like, man, I can't make this work at all.
So you just have to be able to quickly adapt.
That is true. Now, you do have a writer, right? So you do talk about these things in advance, where this is the equipment I need.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember actually probably one of the scariest things. It was a huge 4th of July party, and I was playing with Laid Back Luke, and he only plays on Denons. So Denon is like a completely different thing, and I learned how to DJ on Denons watching YouTube videos in 30 minutes before I had to start playing. That was nerve-wracking.
See, YouTube University, folks, like for real. So let's get to the real brass tacks, actually. So this whole series is about the fact that I'm losing my vision and just trying to figure out what I want to do and learn everything.
Yeah.
And one of the things that have always piqued my interest is DJing.
You would be amazing at it, I have no doubt, because anyone who has a good sense of rhythm, a good sense of melody, key, how songs just flow.
How you already
together.
know I got a good sense of rhythm?
I just feel it, girl. I've heard your songs, I've heard you sing, I hear the soul in the voice. Beyond that, it's just learning kind of your style of DJing and what is kind of most comfortable for you.
I would love to take a tour around this beast of a board, just to know some of the basics. I would have to probably memorize the basics of the of a board. And I recognize all boards are going to be slightly different.
Right. So I'm going to just give you some of the bare bones basics. So obviously here you have your LED display. For you, obviously, when you're saying you're going to have to memorize things, you're going to have to obviously rely much more on just listening and mixing that way. You have your deck 1, which is this left deck on top. Your deck 2, which is this right deck on the bottom. Right here, these are all EQs. So this is your high frequencies, your mid frequencies, and your low frequencies. When you're mixing from one song to another, a lot of times it's very helpful to take out some of the low frequencies so that you don't have the competing beats like mashing together. So right here, you have all of these different pad modes that are on here, and you see these little square boxes.
Yes.
The most important one for you is the first one, which is hot cues. When you push that, you see that some of these boxes light up green.
Yes.
That corresponds to the cue points that I have put in through my Rekordbox software in advance.
Oh, okay.
The one other thing that I feel is probably very important, your tempo. So the slide right here is going this way is going to lower the BPM. And going this way is going to speed it up.
That is a little counterintuitive.
Yeah, it has, so there is a negative sign here, meaning like slower, and there is a positive, So the best thing to do is beat sync. So you could actually, let's say that you're playing a song on this side, this CDJ.
Yeah.
You could press master.
Okay.
And then press sync on this side, and it would automatically make them the same BPM.
So why don't we jump in and
let's
doing
do
some stuff?
Yeah, all right, cool, let's bring it in. You want to try going from one thing to the other?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is already set up here. Okay, so this is what you would need to do. Let me just fast forward.
Okay, cool.
Okay, watch this real quick and tell me if you feel comfortable with it. So you would fade out this, bring this up, and then push that. You push this at the same time that you take that down.
So
Okay.
we've got this and this, right?
It's this one.
this shit.
Yes,
Shit.
but you got to take that down. So, all right, let's try one more time. You're doing good. You're doing good. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, fast forward a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so this button. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. That was good.
I DJ!
Yes, that was so great. That was so great.
I'm a DJ!
That was pretty good.
Pay me!
Girl, high five.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, that was
Yes.
awesome. I actually did something. All right, everybody, the great Lolo Mayhew out here on this beautiful rooftop here in the Lower East Side showing a blind girl how to DJ.
I'm happy for you, man. You're awesome.
Cut back to Lachi in the music studio.
All right. As you can see, it is apparently not impossible for a blind person to be a DJ. So, thank you for sticking with me to the end of this episode. Just hit that subscribe button if you want to continue down this journey with me. I'm Black, a DJ Khaled. Going blind, just trying to stay fabulous. Lots more to come, and look out for my DJ sets. Stay tuned.
Animated sketch of the At Lachi Music logo. Text appears. Special thanks to Scribely and Adam Audio.